So let's jump in. Guacamole, Chef Chris Lee style. So we're going to start off with cilantro, red onion, Roma tomatoes or plum tomatoes, and jalapeno. So first off, let's dive in to red onion. When you're dicing a red onion, you want to leave the root side on. So I'm going to take off the back side here and just set that aside. And then I'm going to come down through, right through the center, leave the root there. The root is going to help you stabilize everything. So slide that off to the side. Hold your hand flat, right on the top, and you can slice through. I'm doing a small dice. You don't want the red onion to overpower your dish. So after you get, I got 3 slices in there, and then I'm just going to hold it, come down. Don't go all the way back to the root. You want to leave some space there. This will hold everything together for you. And just run your knife through. Like I said, small dice, so I'm going to leave and then just spin it and hold it together and pinch it in the back, which the root will help you do this as well. And again, small dice. Run it right down through. And there you have it. We'll just move these to the side, because we're going to need those in a minute. Goes right over there. Kind of going to do the same thing with the Roma tomato. What I do in this case is I slice it in half, like so, and same thing. Flat hand, run my knife through, like so, and small dice. That off to the side. Same deal. Just once on this, it's a small Roma. So I'm just going to run my knife through. Make 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be good. And small dice. Move that to the side. I'm going to do one more quick one. Slice in half. Through. And if you're new, take your time, go slow. It's if you learn how to do it the right way at a slower pace, you'll be faster as you go. With the jalapeno, I only want a little bit of this in. I don't want to overpower and to be too spicy. So I'm just going to use a little bit. So I'm just going to take the tip off here, set that aside, and then I'm just going to do a real small dice here. Just again, the jalapeno can, be, sometimes they're really spicy, sometimes they're not spicy at all. It's kind of strange. It depends on mostly season. The season and where they came from, how they were grown, to why a jalapeno is spicy and why it's not. So here I have my Pico de Gallo minus the cilantro. I haven't added in the cilantro yet, but we will do that in a moment. What I'm going to do with the cilantro is I'm just going to kind of give it a haircut. Shave off some of these pieces. I don't want the big stems. Let's just take some of these stems. We can just stem them like that. Get rid of that. Let's I'm going to pull off the leaves. Just tighten it all up. Trying to get it in somewhat of a little ball. Wrap it up. Bring it all together. And then I'm just going to run my knife through. Alright, let's add that. What is it? Cilantro is to taste. 15% of the population thinks it tastes like soap. So now let's dive into the avocado. What you want in an avocado is try to get the stem on when you buy them. And you want a firm, you want to be able to press your finger in just enough to make a dent, but not too squishy. So firm, not too squishy, stem on. So the reason for that is when the stem is on, it's going to keep this from turning brown in the center. Once you pull that off, you should see nice green color in it. Then you take your knife, we're going to split this in half. You just run your knife all the way around. So run it right around the pit. There's a hard pit inside there. Run it all the way around and just split it. As you can see, that's a nice avocado ready to go. So, and just take your knife, just gently tap. The ripe avocado, it'll just almost fall out. So, and then there you have it. In this particular serving size, I'm going to do 3 avocados. So again, stem is on. Take that out, just check it out. This one's a little brown in there. I'm going to open it up and check it out, but there's a potential of this one not being as nice as the one I just did. So let's run this around and find out. Could be wrong, and I am. It's a perfectly good, nice ripe avocado. And one more time, 3rd avocado, stem on, peel it out, beautiful green color. Knife in. Gently spin around. Be very careful. If you're not comfortable with this method, there is this little gadget where you can find at any kitchen store. And this is the knife side. We'll run right through like I just did. Just run it through all the way around. Then you can take out the pit with this section. So we'll just open this up. Again, beautiful avocado. And you can take this little pit round area and you just stick it on and twist it out like so. So that is an option if you're not feeling comfortable running a knife through. So this is also an option. I prefer my guacamole somewhat chunky, so you can run this through this way. What I usually do at the restaurant is just quickly, you just glide your knife right, you can feel the skin in the back, and just run your knife right across the skin. And then I cross section it, like so. And I do that with all of them. And I'm going to bring in our bowl with our partially made Pico de Gallo. Bring that in. And I'm just going to scoop these out. I just use any size spoon. You can even use a teaspoon, a tablespoon, anything like that. You just run it around and drop them in. Just avoid if you left the stem section, sometimes the stem runs through and down. You want to just avoid that. What I do to avoid it, that's where I push my spoon in. Right below that section, and then just dig the rest out. I'm going to do that with all of them. I'm starting to have fun. Now, see, we just gently mix this together. What I want to do now is add my seasoning. So we will half teaspoon of cumin, half teaspoon of coriander, half teaspoon or to taste salt. So let's do that. This is the coriander. Just gonna do half teaspoon or pinch. Cumin, same thing, half teaspoon or pinch. Get some salt. That's to taste, but half teaspoon to start. Add all those ingredients, and then we will put in our lime. With the lime, I'm just going to slice the lime in half and really just squeeze that in. In this, 3 avocados is, for me, 1 lime. So a 3 serving guacamole, that's 3 avocados, gets 1 whole lime squeezed. Bring this bowl back to us. So now we have everything in our bowl, including the lime juice. We're gonna give this a quick mix and just marry everything together in there. And you can take a masher to this right now if you want. If you prefer yours a little smoother, and you want it more like a dip style, you can just take your masher and mash it right in there and make a nice smooth guacamole. Next step, I'm gonna take a little bit of lime zest. Just zest the lime, just a little bit, into my guac. So let's plate this up. All right, so here is the guacamole. I'm going to take a couple sprigs here of cilantro. I'm going to zest a bit more over the top. Like that. Nice and pretty. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell. It's like the smell of zested lime is nothing like it. There's the guac. A little bit of chunk, as you can see. Veggies throughout. Very well balanced. But now, this gadget, one of my favorite little gadgets I carry around with me all over the kitchen. So I'm going to take this is a watermelon radish. Just going to take this little end off, make it flat. I'm going to make it a little safer going through this mandolin. But watch how pretty these are. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's just so beautiful to me. It's a little heavy, so I like them really thin. So I'm gonna just turn my mandolin down a little bit thinner. Just hold my hand flat, run it through. A couple quick slices. See, this is a little more paper thin. Still beautiful though. Those are great. So this is our garnish. We will take a lime here. Perfect portion of lime for your dish. If you say you had a taco and you just want a nice little squirt over your taco, I take them, cut them in half, and now I'm going to make 2 cuts rather than just 1. 2 cuts through, and then perfect little taco size squirt. Whoop. Squirt that right across your taco. Squirt that over your guacamole like that. There it is. Chef Chris Lee's guacamole. Here it is. Simple, quick, easy, fun, flavorful. I'm here at Metsy's Cantina.